This is Benjamin, founder of Farmagain. We have actually shot a lot of videos in Tamil Nadu, in Karnataka, Indonesia, Malaysia, but we haven't really shot any video in Kerala. So today we have come to Kerala. Generally, in Kerala, even if you see micro irrigation, it will be limited to sprinklers usually. But this place, which is situated in Kannur district of Kerala, northern part of Kerala, they've gone with properly designed inline laterals, that two pressure compensated laterals, obviously designed by us. And also they've gone with the tech driven farming. GroTron is there to support them in their initiative. In fact, two corporate employees and their family members, all of them together are in this journey. This is their first attempt. They hope to succeed probably in the second, third attempts, and I'm also quite hopeful because they're really measuring every step they take. They're actually attempting to go as scientific as possible, unlike typical organic where there is no science or people don't try to follow science. Here, this family is actually trying to adopt science and scientific methods. So I'm also hopeful and wish them all success in the near future. So with that, let's go meet this family and let's also take a farm visit. So Mr. Ranjit, I mean, you are in a technology field. A lot of people in technology field think of many different ideas, innovative ideas. Why would you actually choose agriculture? I mean, what made you think you want to focus on agriculture?
Okay, so agriculture was part of our family tradition. So my grandfather used to have everything. He was a well-known person in this place. So what happened was I was moved to Bangalore, and when I was into technology, I was thinking that why should not we do something different, right? It's a place what we have there, and what is that my education and my current work, right? I'm actually in a census. So how can I integrate that? So
Hmm.
that is where the first name came was Farmagain.
Okay.
So that when only we met in Coimbatore,
Right.
and we thought because it was initial stage last year, maybe December,
Yeah. I
yeah,
think
so
2023
2023, yeah,
December. Yeah.
23 December, when we were actually having this first talk. So then we thought, okay, can we implement this where we will be actually focusing on reducing our time and also making sure the air water balance is kind of maintained, which is essential because
Yeah.
as per science that is what it is. So you must have seen my brothers, and so they also having a science background, so they also telling that why can't we experiment this. So in Kerala normally, as you also mentioned, drip irrigation is not kind of,
Yeah.
because we have a mindset of having a more water, so sprinkler is the best one. So I thought, why can't we question that, and why don't we go for a minimum? Because April, May, sometimes when the water is low, that is
Hmm.
where we have this problem.
Yeah.
Normally, Kerala doesn't have that issue. So
Right.
that's why I believe you told this topic when we went to met in Coimbatore. So
Exactly.
why do you want to have irrigation in
Yeah.
Kerala?
Yeah.
So that's where we again made some research. We got first investment was your Farmagain investment. So we believe that growth is in the 1 year is really happiness. So the soil health, which we are predominantly focusing because of the Jivamrita and the Panchakavyam, as well as your automatic fertigation schedule, your autonomous air water balancing irrigation schedule is helping us. We can see even the earthworms, which are integral part of a farming,
Yeah.
which was not available earlier. Now we can even see in at least a depth of 1 or 2 feet when
Yeah.
we start dipping it. So that is where it is. So the growth, we believe the initial growth is good, but as you have rightly mentioned, the plant health is what we need to focus on.
Yeah.
So that will be our focus, and possibly in 1 year we expect a good result, or as per our as a model farm here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I'm quite glad in a way because your brother and his Mrs. They being botanists,
yeah,
understanding the science quite well, they've really understood that your focus is helping foliage, but
yeah.
not necessarily flowering and fruiting.
Mhm.
So they've already gotten into the next mode of research
Correct,
to find out how you supplement with mineral sources so that the plants are not starved
correct,
of their requirements.
exactly.
So I think that will really take you to the next level. Now, you mentioned about this air water balance.
Yep,
So first of all, like I mean, you rightly said that drip irrigation is not quite popular in this region, right? And on top of that, you also went with the technology focused
correct.
approach. So you really think it is helping you, right?
Correct. So the initial advantage is maybe the air water balance and the correct time of fertigation that will come in the coming days, right?
Yeah,
That's the growth you're seeing here.
yeah,
But the initial advantage, what happened when you saw my mom and my caretaker, they are alone here. Right? They will not be able to run to maintain
ah,
this water pumping and all those things
right.
every day. So what that is helping me. So I'm
Hmm,
sitting in Bangalore.
hmm,
I'll be able to know what time I should be fertigation it. So
hmm,
I'll be programming that in my
right,
mobile.
right.
So in a weekday, I know what time the schedules has been done. So the
Yeah.
schedule and completely is taken care by me because of your technology.
Hmm,
So that's the major help that has got to us. So we
okay.
just speed up our time. right? Otherwise, it becomes a complex activity in managing a kind of a 5 acre or plus acre farm, right? So where the
Right.
water source is in a different place.
Correct.
So
Correct.
that's the major advantage. But as I see, the air water balance and your fertigation schedules as well as the irrigation schedules because of your autonomous moisture sensor. So that will help us to know the benefits in the coming years.
Right. Seema, you are a botany professor. So here we have done drip irrigation. The purpose of that is to maintain a certain amount of minimal water, right? And the technology that we bring to the market is meant to maintain a certain moisture in the soil, which is what we think is going to help plant to participate in photosynthesis better, maintaining the balance between air and water. So as a botanist, what is your view? Do you think that's the right view?
Definitely, sure, sir. So actually, for a plant, photosynthesis is the basic process that synthesis their own food by with the help of lots of factors, many factors. That is water, and chlorophyll content, air, everything, carbon dioxide, everything matters. This macronutrients, everything matters. And actually, when we are planning this organic farming, and definitely we will lose some factors. The technology will help the whole the plants in the whole farm, and actually in our department we are normally taking more theoretical concepts, but the practical application will be less.
Right.
But I'm sure this farm will help us to do more research based on that, and now we are planning to concentrate our work especially on the rhizosphere microflora, as you said, the microorganisms in the root.
Yep.
That helps to absorb the maximum amount or amount or the concentration of the macronutrients in the soil. And also the photos, even though there is effective photosynthesis, it will synthesize enough amount of glucose, but this glucose will not transport to each and every part of the plant. It will normally store in starch. But if the translocation or the assimilate partitioning is good, it will normally transport to the root system.
Yep.
If the water is there, and the whole metabolic process, the absorption of water as well as the transpiration, everything matters. So this proper air water balance definitely will help us for the proper growth of these plants.
Okay.
And we are very thankful to you that the automation system definitely matters.
Thanks, ma'am. And I think hopefully this will also help to bring your students and give them a
Definitely,
demonstration.
sir. We are planning that we will have demonstration and the research activities based
Okay.
on the whole theoretical concepts for applying here.
Excellent. So I'm very glad a botanist is able to give more scientific reasons
Yes, sir.
for the air water balance that we often talk about.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, sir, one more. When brother and husband, the family normally discuss about that, about this particular thing. First, both of them will ask together. We will sit and discuss. Then the brother and husband, they normally ask whether there is any research side or whether we can do anything about this particular combination or the concentration something. So then we will make a plan and we will do that, and we are getting the results. And we
Excellent.
are normally what to say, we normally aim to take this farm both in the sense both the research side, that is scientific side, as well as in the
Production side.
production side, as well, especially in automated way.
Right. So what is helping this family is that there is a person who can actually help and drive this farm with tech-driven scientific organic farming. I think I'm quite confident you as a team, a family team, are really going to succeed. Technology person, the science, the actual management, and the real implementation, all in one family. So I think there is no doubt, even remotely, that you may not succeed, right? I mean, there is a 100% recipe for success. And also your mindset to find issues in your own practice and correct it in the next cycle makes me even more confident. I think I want to come back again next year, same time, to see how you have improved from your practice from whatever it is now to another level, right? So really congratulate you. Wish you all success.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. See you.
Thank you.